Just a second. Okay. Hello again, Natalia, Anna. Today is our last meeting of the English Coaching Week 2016. So, our topic today is talk about English and coaching. Is it good combination for your career? So, Natalia, you know me. Anna Sapozhnikova, maybe you don't know me. So, some words about my role in this project. It's one of my projects. So I'm professional coach. I'm teacher of several languages, so English, German, and Spanish. And so my mission now in this project is to create English-speaking Russian community. And that's why I'm organizing this wonderful event this week, a special English week for coaches. So, and today we have the final meeting, and let's discuss about English and coaching in your life. But first of all, I would like to hear some words about you. So, Natalia, could you introduce yourself shortly for Anna and for other participants who are going to watch it in recording?
Well, I'm coach. I hope I will have the opportunity to work with English-speaking people, and I try to use English in my work, during my session with Russian people who can speak English, and in such a way we got to practice for them to speak English, and for me in using techniques.
Using techniques. Okay, well, so Anna, if you can't speak, you can write just in our chat box, yeah? So just some words about you as a coach, where are you from? So what are your expectations for this meeting? Okay, we have Natalia as well, Natalia Tashintseva. Can you hear us?
Yes, hello everybody.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you.
Yeah, I'm glad too. So could you introduce yourself shortly in 2 words? So where are you from? So your experience in coaching, and what's your goal for today's meeting?
For today's speaking. My name is Natalia. I live in Moscow. I'm a beginner in coaching. I have about 30 hours of practice. My specialization is career coaching. And my expectations for today, just to meet nice people, to listen and practice English, and maybe hear some ideas. I like to communicate with new interesting people. Thank you.
Okay, great. So, Natalia, as I know you've visited some events of this English week this week, so could you share with Natalia and Anna your feedback, your impressions? So, how many events have you visited? Have you attended? I don't remember exactly.
Yes, this week is very interesting. One of the meetings was about books, when coaches shared their ideas, opinions, personal experience of reading different coaching books, exchanged links to the best books, and we had such book club.
Okay.
Another event was a real session in English. I was a client on that session, so that was the first experience for me to experience coaching in English, and that was also very interesting. So I think I attended two events.
2 events. And what about the first event on Monday?
Yes. I was partly on the first event when all coaches introduced each other to each other.
And we practiced the real first communication with potential clients, if you remember, yeah. So what should we do?
Yes. We made self presentation, like elevator speech.
Yeah, or challenge, 60 seconds challenge, how to present yourself as a coach.
Yes. It was a real challenge because you must share all your best qualities, ideas to get attention in short time.
Yeah, right.
So thank you, Dmitry, very much for your great job. That this week is very special.
I hope so. So it was my purpose, my intention to create some values for you, for Russian-speaking coaches, in order to practice English, yeah? So in the field of coaching. And that's why to create community, yeah? English-speaking community in Russia and other Russian-speaking countries. Okay, so we have Olga, yeah? I suppose. Olga, could you introduce yourself shortly, if it's possible? Or just write in our chat box. Okay, so Anna wrote, so it's great of you to organize this event. I love English, I love coaching. I am from Ukraine, practicing coaching about 2-4 hours a week. My specialization is personal performance coaching. And expectation is to practice at least one session in English and to listen to other coaches and to you, Dmitry. Okay, today we're not going to do some and conduct some coaching sessions. So Anna, I'm going to post all recordings of this English week on my channel on YouTube. So, and you will have opportunity to watch, yeah, the third day of this week when we had some practice and Natalia was a client. So, but today we're going to sum up this week and talk about your mission, your vision about English and coaching in the future. Okay, well, let's start, yeah? So some questions for you, colleagues. So why do you think a coach, a professional coach, needs English? All professional coaches don't need English at all. What's our opinion? So what are the reasons for you and for other coaches to learn English and to practice English?
I think that it is always a personal choice. As for me, I like English and I used to speak good English. Now I feel like I'm losing my language because I don't use it every day. As for combination of English and coaching, I think it's great for coaches to know English because most of us are interested in events of ICF, and we can read articles or even magazines produced by ICF. And I know that sometimes there are events online where English-speaking coaches are needed. For example, recently it was in St. Petersburg when international students from different countries had some practice in St. Petersburg, and they needed English-speaking coaches from Russia. So as for me, it's a great opportunity to continue and support my English in the field where I like now.
Okay.
Not only to speak about weather and some ordinary things, but to speak about coaching, which is my interest now.
Okay, Natalia, it's about you, but I wanted to ask you in general. So, should professional coaches know English or not? So what do you think? For professional coaches in general, not for you in particular, is it necessary to speak and practice English? Or it's a personal choice? Speak or not to speak?
As to my mind, I think it's a personal choice because if you need to go anywhere and to, for example, if you will come to Germany, I think you need to speak German if you'd like to work as a coach. Anywhere is the same because only if you'd like to make the atmosphere of, I'm sorry, my English is not so
Oh, we just practicing, Natalia. We all are practicing today.
To
No
make the
worries.
rapport, we need to speak the same language as the person who came.
Okay, but imagine we are Russians, but we can do coaching in English. So for us as coaches, it's not native language. So that's why I think we can conduct English sessions with Germans, with French people, with Spanish people, with all over the world. What do you think? Or you don't agree with that?
I agree, but I think it's if you'd like to make the real, or if you'd like to make the deep coaching, you see, the coaching when you work with deep transformations of the client, you need to speak the native language.
Okay, but we as Russians, can we work and conduct sessions in English? So, because I think it's a little bit contradictory what you're saying, yeah? Okay, clients, yeah.
But,
Clients, yes.
but there is a technique, and of course, if you work with the technique questions, of course, you may do it and you may repeat, and everything is okay. And of course, coaching is a very useful tool, and lots of people think about it as a useful tool, not about something in psychology or some other like in our country sometimes people.
Okay, good. Thank you for your opinion. So Anna is writing, so speaking English is a global trend and we should master it to feel comfortable. I guess it's an opportunity to do coaching with foreigners in our country. Yeah. So you can work with expats in your country, right? So, and we have a message from Olga or admin. So good afternoon, colleagues. Nice to see you. I can speak because I have my baby on hands. We'll be glad just to listen to you. Okay, Olga, good. It's good that you are with us. If you have short opportunity to join with audio or video, you're welcome. Okay, so and we have one more guest, Anna. So are you here? Can you join us with video, audio? Okay.
Yes, I can. Good morning.
Good morning or good afternoon just. Okay, so some words about you and maybe...
Somebody says morning still.
Okay, maybe for somebody it's morning. Okay, still morning. Okay, Anna, some words please, a short introduction and your opinion on topic. Should professional coaches in Russia speak English? Yes or no?
Short introduction. By my major profession, I'm an HR specialist. By my initial diploma, I'm a teacher of English. By one more qualification, I'm a professional coach. Should coach speak English in Russia?
Yeah, Russian professional coaches. Should they speak English or not? Do they need English at all?
Well, you know, it's, I would say, quite complicated questions. Everything depends on the purposes of the coach. Everything depends on his or her background, abilities, and etc., skills and experience. If you don't have your purpose to work with the foreign clients, it's to my mind, it's not necessary to know English. Because there's a lot of literature already translated in Russian and lots of local coaching schools adapting training for coaching. So to my mind, it's not quite necessary.
Okay.
On the other hand, if you have English as your background from your previous career, it's just one more opportunity for you to practice it, to help people who don't speak Russian, for example. Like for the HR people who work for foreign companies, it would be quite convenient to do coaching for your colleagues within the company, or if you would like to have it as an additional income source, you can work with foreign colleagues in other companies, for example, or you can try and search for the people who need coaching somewhere all over the world through the internet.
Mm-hmm.
If you have this purpose and task and desire, why not?
Yeah.
But to say that it's quite necessary for Russian professional coach to speak English, I would not make it as a statement, probably.
Okay, good, thank you. There is one statement I would like you to discuss all. Are you for or against? So there is a statement that in modern world nowadays, all educated people should know not only one language, but they should speak 2 or 3 languages. So what do you think? I agree. So it's not about coaches in particular, just in general, all educated people nowadays. So one language is not necessary for modern people. Do you agree? So in the field of making career, in the field of career or just personal development, what's your opinion on that?
I think that at least one foreign language like English, which is international, is a must in modern world. And as a coach, I see opportunities in using English not for coaching expats.
Mm-hmm.
As the main reason, but for self-development. Yes, there are many English books which are already translated into Russian, but still there are some very good books in this field which are still not translated, especially if we speak about narrow niche specialization, like in my case, like career coaching. I didn't see any translated books yet. And also, if you know English, you can take part in international coach events, like international coaching webinars, online conferences, and so on. And always be in front of the whole industry, and know the latest news, the latest trends.
Okay.
And also you can just communicate and share ideas, and you can ask advice, or you can read blogs or some personal sites of top coaches in your niches who live in the USA and so on, because their coaching market is much more developed. It is where we are going to in several years, and it is, if you know English, it is opportunity for you to look around now, what is going on in the world, where the coaching is more developed.
Okay, Natalia, thank you.
So at least one language is necessary.
It's a must, yeah. I totally agree with you. And I would like to comment your opinion about coaching books in Russian. So I read statistics that only 60% of the books about coaching are translated into Russian. That's why many books, especially new books, are still not translated into Russian. And okay, needless to say about articles, some conference, trainings, etc. So that's where, coaching comes from USA. That's where it's the main language for coaching, yeah? That's why there are many great resources that are still not translated into Russian. And of course, if you can use English, you can use these wonderful resources for your practice as a coach. Okay, good. So, any other comments on the question about modern people and knowledge of languages?
I can add something.
Okay.
I think that one language is not enough to to have information about coaching. Yes, and if you'd like to work around the world, you need to know 5 languages. As I think it's English, Russian, of course, because we are the biggest country in the world, Chinese, Arabian, and Spanish. And if you know all these 5 languages, you can work anywhere. Because I know lots of places on our earth where no one knows English.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Okay, it's a good addition, so Natalia. So we should know 5 languages. So
yeah, and Russian is among them. You see,
among
so
them.
actually, it's good result. We know Russian. We something we know in English. So we need 3 more, and that's all. And we can work in there.
That's all. It's possible, yeah? It's possible to do. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, I love your statement. Okay, and now I would like you to share with us your reasons, the main 3 reasons. Why are you here? Why are you studying English? Please, of course you have more than 3 reasons, I guess. Please choose the 3 most important reasons why are you studying and learning, practicing English. So I would like to suggest for Anna and Olga to share it in writing form, okay? In writing, in our chat box. Okay. Anna, Natalia, and Natalia. Okay, so your opinion, your reasons why are you here and why are you studying English? Anna, what about you?
About me?
Yeah.
Because we have 2 Annas.
We have, okay, so one Anna can just write. That's why you're welcome.
That's okay. Well, why I'm studying English?
Okay, you're not studying, you are practicing now, yeah? Just talking. Why? Why? What are your reasons?
I actually asked this question to myself many years ago.
Okay.
And as you may guess, it became my first profession.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I graduated from the school, our country started joining the worldwide community in terms of business and all these modern things. And English was the key to the world, was the key to new knowledge, to new people, to widening the communication we had. So that was the answer to this question for me at that time. And thanks God, it went and worked quite well for me, because all my life I worked for the foreign companies, and I had the chance to see the world coming to Russia, as we can put it this way. And of course, all of those pluses which my colleagues and opportunities just enumerated, literature, life of other people and countries, science, progress, everything is possible when you know English. I quite agree that many things appear in the West, as we call it, and not always is being translated. So, of course, if you have English, you have more opportunities and, how do you call it? The word is missing me. Преимущество.
Advantages.
Advantages, yeah, sure. So that's it. And practice is always necessary. It's always necessary both listen to English, speak to people, read the literature. It just needs practice. That's why I'm here, by the way.
Yeah, we are practicing together. It's practice for me too. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Natalia.
Yeah, that's the opportunity.
So, Natalia, your 3 reasons.
my 3 reasons for practicing today.
No, in general, no, not today.
In general,
and studying English in general.
My purpose is to keep and expand English knowledge, which I already have, and to use it for my opportunities in the future. And for example, at the moment, I started to play with my kids in English. We play in English, we discuss something in English, so I'm talking with them. So I like English. That's one of the main reasons. You can watch movies, you can listen to songs, you can use it everywhere in your everyday life.
Okay, thanks. Natalia, what about you?
Well, you see, all my family, everyone in my family speaks easily free English. So I need to study English to improve my pronunciation and maybe to remove the Russian accent. Everyone knows that learning a foreign language helps develop mental abilities and train the memory. And I think it's great aim, great task.
Okay.
Maybe in such a way. And you know that when you try to I try to find the word, you see.
Okay.
Well,
Self-esteem. Yeah.
Self-esteem. And so when you the great goal, another great goal for me is to improve, to increase my self-esteem, because indeed the ability to speak, write and read, to understand English language can be useful, can be useful suddenly, you see, and how you will be able to show everyone and yourself that you can speak and that can impress others who can also speak and can help to increase my confidence, for example.
Okay, good. So we have messages from Olga. So Olga's reasons are to have international clients. So to be able to read, participate, understand professional books, conferences, events in English. And as for Anna, so 3 reasons are: English brings much enjoyment to me. It's useful for communication with my business partners. It makes possible for me to connect with leading countries, USA and Europe, their people, new ideas, movies. With good English, I feel like the planet Earth citizen. Okay, I like your last idea about feeling like planet Earth citizens, of course. Good. Okay, and if we talk about English and coaching in your life, in your career, so what do you think? Is it a good combination for you? And if yes, what goals do you have in terms of English and coaching for the next, let's say, 3-6 months? Yeah?
One more time, please, the end.
Okay, the end. So 2 questions. The first, English and coaching, good combination for your career? If yes, what goals would you like to set for the next 3-6 months? Okay. Okay. I'm waiting for your yes.
Yes, I think English is a good combination to any career. In my previous career as in finance, as finance director, I used it every day, because all communication, correspondence, accounting, reporting, presentation, everything is in English. And I think English can help in any career. So it can help in coaching career as well. As for goals for next 3 months, in terms of English and coaching, I didn't set any goals at the moment.
No goals.
I haven't set. Didn't think about it in this light, or in this emphasis.
Okay.
I have some goals in my coaching progress. Didn't think about anything else.
Yeah, okay, so now, Natalia, now you have this opportunity to think about it. So, would you like just to practice English like spontaneously, like you are doing this week? Or you would like to have some goals in English and achieve some great results? I don't know, as for coaching or in general. Okay, you have some seconds to think about it, and if you have something to share, you're welcome. So, Natalia, what about you?
Me. Yeah.
We have two. We have Natalia and Natalia. Only two people. Okay, with your name. So Natalia.
It's the same name, but only the difference in writing, you see, and it's special for our country because the translation of these two names is the same. So you know that in our country, the office manager who works in ZAX, she can write anything she likes. Because, for example, you know that the Minister of Defense in our country, Sergei Shoigu, his real name is Sergei, but his surname is Kuzhuget, and his father's name was Shoigu. So
yes, but okay, Natalia, you're studying in my program, and you asked me to call you Natalia. That's why. And Natalia has already expressed her opinion. That's why. So I can repeat my question. So do you would you like to use English in your coaching career? If yes, would you like to set, or maybe you have already set some goals in terms of English and coaching?
I try to use it. I don't know how I can spread it on my own coaching practice, because now I just have exercises, but I would like to do it, and I'd like to, for example, 3 or 6 months in future, I'd like to go to the country which has any training centers for coaches, like Ritza in Bali, and to have a kind of course there, and to have practice there. Then I'd like to watch movie A Billionaire, because this film shows a very good job of company coach. I watched this film in Russian, so I decided it would be a good idea to do it in English. And only these two ideas which came
to your mind. Okay, thank you.
I didn't think a lot about this.
Yeah, but I think you have created English wheel. It was necessary for our course in our program, yeah? Or not? English wheel with some goals. Okay, you know, we as coaches, we know if we want to achieve great results, we should have goals, yeah? Not just, okay, today, for example, Dmitry is offering practice. Okay, let's practice spontaneously, okay? I mean, so as for me too, if I have some wishes, in my development, so I try to set big goals and then to do my best to achieve them. Yeah, good. So Anna's answer to this question. So my goal for the next 3 months in this connection will be memorize the coaching questions from one book I have. It'll give me more confidence in sessions. Okay. So Olga, I want to have as minimum one English speaking client in 3 months. It's great. It's great. Okay. So What else? English and coaching is a good combination because I'm a project manager in international company. I use English for negotiations and I use coaching skills to manage people. Okay, great. So I hope you have some goals in mind as for English, as for coaching, or in this combination, English and coaching. Okay, what do you think? Who will you become if you have achieved your goals in English and coaching? Let's say, so now you have your goals for the next 6 months. What about June, July 2017? When you have achieved your goals, you're happy. So who are you in summer of 2017? After 6 months of practicing English and coaching too. Let's dream a little bit and go into the future.
It's hard for me to look at that future because at the moment, as I have not very much practice in normal coaching, like simple coaching in Russian, and I feel that I need to concentrate on it so that I can understand Russian coaching, I can practice how it works.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why for me now it is hard to imagine what would be a combination of coaching and English. Because before English coaching I need to better practice and better to have this experience in coaching in Russia. In
Russian. Mm-hmm. Okay. Maybe, okay, I see your point. Maybe you have some metaphors, maybe some images of you in the future. Natalia, what about you? Who will you become if you have achieved all your goals in English and coaching?
You see, Dmitry, I can speak only about activities which I can have, some additional activities, you see, because I am going to change the place of my residence, so in such a way, maybe this give me, if I will practice my English, this give me the opportunity to offer my, not services, well, my, how do we usually say, услуги?
Services, yeah.
Services at this new place, and well, I can't dream about my feelings inside now, because I'm a little bit afraid of this change, change in my life. You see, and I more think about how to live, where to work, where to go, what kind of car I can use there. So who can I be as a coach? Because I work as, I need to build something with my business there. You see, not with a coach practice, but it's an interesting question, I think, later.
I hope so, Natalia. Okay, so Olga is writing, so I'm a professional and success. Okay. So, okay, good. And, to get great results and achieve something, we need supporters. We need to create a supporting environment. What do you think? Who and what can help you to achieve your results in English and coaching? Let's create together your supporting group of your supporters. Maybe some ideas, some spontaneous ideas, some crazy ideas, some real ideas that come in your mind.
In the first place, I think my family. They will be glad to speak with me too.
Okay, I told you, Natalia, many times, just speak with your family in English? Yeah.
Now they've just got a lot of fun when they speak.
Okay. How can they help you better in your goals, in your English goals?
Now they help me to, when they find some articles or some sites with our films or something, or books.
Okay.
Especially when they find when they found some mistakes, they, of course, they are glad and try to show mom that she can be mistakeable.
Okay. Please, if you have now some seconds, please think further about who else could support you in this process. Natalia, do you have any ideas about your supporting group, your supporters?
My supporting group, actually, I try to speak with my family, a little bit English with my husband, because it's also a good practice for him, and even with my children sometimes, just at very simple level, because they're very small. And one day a week, I attend English speaking club, like not far from my home.
Okay. Great. So we have some messages in our chat box. Anna is writing English-speaking clients first of all. Okay, Anna Sapozhnikova. I think the most important thing is to master coaching itself, and English is only a tool to spread your professionalism. Okay, I agree with you. So new projects will support me most of all. Okay, well. And now, let's talk about some obstacles or difficulties that you can face achieving your English goals. So, now you have expressed or shared with us your goals or ideas for the next 3-6 months. So, what obstacles and barriers can you face in this process on your way? Let's talk about them, and let's do some type or some kind of brainstorming to help to solve your potential problems.
One of the problems which I see is that you use the same level of English. For example, if I talk only with my family or even with my children, I use kind of the same words, and you don't expand your vocabulary, you don't get new ideas, because it's only everyday talks, like small talks. And if another obstacle, so that's one of the points that come to my mind now. Maybe I think about something else.
Okay, well, Natalia.
Yes.
Yeah. So, if you think about your goals, so what problems can you face in the future or now? Problems, issues, difficulties?
Only time.
Only time. And
yeah, because usually I've got lots of activities, and to find time, sometimes it's the question of how to understand what is in priority, what's on the first place, you see. And the second is to find time, because lots of things in my family and in my business is connected with me, you see. And sometimes I know that now I beg your pardon, but I need to fly. You see, now because at 1 o'clock it's a very big problem now in the restaurant where I need to be at 1 o'clock.
At 1 o'clock today?
Yeah, now, because they just wrote that there is
okay.
I need to fly now. So,
you need to fly now.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And the biggest problem for me is the time.
Okay. Please think and work
If
with
you
your...
have your classes, for example, early in the morning at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, it would be nice for me. Because
Okay, Natalia, we could discuss it in our group, with our
sorry.
group. Okay, but anyway, please discuss this issue with your coach in Russian or maybe in English, okay? Natalia, thank you for sharing. We have some messages in our chat box. Olga, colleagues who have already English-speaking clients, you advised Dmitry taking part in international projects by ICF. Olga, I didn't get it clear, so you need some advice from me or from colleagues who have already English-speaking clients. Could you comment your question? Okay, Anna Sapožnikova, procrastination and other priorities. Okay. So, of course, my advice would be if you have some issues, some difficulties in terms of studying English, just work with your coach. Yeah, I hope everybody has an own coach. Just work with him and try to find solution. Because, you know, if you have a big motivation, if you have excited eyes, everything is possible, you know. I don't want to say that English is priority number one or should be for all of you. No, but if we have some goals and we are very motivated, despite of being busy, we can find time. Yeah, just to have big motivation and big goals, you know, big goals and big motivation. It works for me in my case, okay? Okay, Olga, it's about how to find clients. Okay, it's a big issue. It's not so easy to find clients or to find English-speaking clients. Okay, so of course, as for me, I use Facebook. I use what else? I use Instagram. I use other platforms where I can do some posts or publish some posts about me as a coach. And sometimes people can find me. For example, LinkedIn, you know, this professional social network. Yeah. So some people from other countries found me through LinkedIn. So yeah, Olga. So please use LinkedIn. Okay, my recommendation would be use LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook to create some posts in English. Yeah. So because if you have your profile in Russian, you write in Russian. Of course, it's a little bit difficult for English-speaking clients to find you. Just use these international websites and publish something in English. Let the world know about you. Yeah. So these are only my recommendations. Of course, these are not the best ways to find clients, but I have found, I think, about 10 clients in this way. So some came through LinkedIn, some from Facebook, some from Instagram. Yeah. Okay, Anna, LinkedIn is blocked for us now. At least I cannot log it anymore from my home internet. Do you know the way? Anna, I don't know. I haven't used LinkedIn this week. I don't know, maybe. So Natalia, Dmitry, write your Instagram profile, please. Yeah, I will do it. So I don't remember it by memory. I will do it, okay? So, and I will share it with you. Okay, colleagues, so we have 10 minutes. So I would like to show you again. No, first I would like to give you some bonus. And it's connected with English and coaching. It's one of the most wonderful books in English about coaching. This book contains 101 coaching strategies and techniques. It's one of my favorite coaching books in English. So if you want to master your skills in coaching, like English speaking coach, please use it. Just a second, I'm going to send you, okay? It's my first present for you, small present, yeah? This book, just you can go through this link and just download it, yeah? It's one of my presents for you. So maybe the second present, maybe you know, in December I will have winter groups in my program, English for professional coaches. If you want to join us, so this link is with information about this program. So you can download the text or a small book about this program. So you're going to have 5% of discount for December. Yeah, that's why. If you decide to join us, please use this opportunity to pay a little bit less. Okay, 5% discount. Yeah. And of course, my goal is through this English Coaching Week is create our community. Please use contacts on our Facebook group dedicated to this topic, and just to find a partner and practice English. Yeah, you can do it for free. Just to find a partner and maybe do some short sessions every week, or just meet and talk about weather, about books, about music, or to have coaching sessions. It's up to you. Yeah. So my goal was just to help you to meet each other, to find each other, and to practice a little bit English. Okay. So, and of course, your feedback is very useful and valuable for me. Okay. I would like to listen from you. What was useful for you in these 5 events? Or just in 1 and 2 events that you have visited, okay?
Dmitry, thank you very much for all your gifts. You're very generous today. And of course, you made a great job.
I hope not only today, Natalia, not only today.
And of course, you made a great a great job during this week by connecting all people and giving interesting topics, and we tried ourselves in different roles, like participant of discussion, like a coach or a client in English coaching. Unfortunately, I missed mentoring in English yesterday, but all events were very interesting, and you moderated them, and you helped to find the right words, and you gave feedback that was very useful. And my impression is that before this week, I knew English, but during these 5 days, I feel like I became, like I started to speak faster, that words in English come to me faster when I forget any word, and I feel inner excitement that, wow, I can still speak, and I can even understand coaching session. And so the whole feeling about this 5-day event is very positive. I feel excitement. So thank you very much for all opportunities that you gave us.
Okay, Natalia, thank you very much. Many thanks for your nice feedback. It's very valuable for me. And like you can see on your screen, I
don't hear you now, Dmitry.
Natalia, can you hear me? So colleagues, can you hear me? Please put a plus in our chat box. Yeah, okay, good. So Natalia, maybe you have some problems with your voice, with your audio, I don't know.
Yes, that was two minutes pause. Okay, I didn't hear your answer. But
Natalia, thank you for a nice feedback. So on the screen, once again, you can see all events that we have had during this English Coaching Week. So I'm going to download all recordings of 5 events, including this one, in my channel on YouTube. That's why, if you have missed some of them, please go to my channel on YouTube. I'm going to send you the link of my channel, and you can watch them again and maybe write down some ideas or some insights that you get during watching. Yeah. So, and of course, I would like to hear feedback from other participants who would like to express opinion how was this week for you, and maybe some recommendations for next times, because I'm going to organize it on a regular basis. So next year, it would be English Coaching Week 2017. Maybe I will do it twice a year. I have some ideas to organize not only once a year, but maybe twice a year. It's my thoughts now. And of course, your ideas, your recommendations can help me to organize it even better than it was this week.
I can't think of any advices at the moment because the program was so different, was so various, and you think of предусмотреть. You think of all
things,
opportunities. So it's even hard to think of something new.
Okay.
Something additional.
Okay. Natalia, thank you. When you get some ideas in the future, so let me know about them, yeah? Okay. So maybe Anna, can you share your opinion? It would be nice to hear something from you too.
From me?
Yeah. If you want, I don't want to oblige you. I don't want to make you.
No, because we have two Annas. I still.
So one Anna Sapochnikova is only writing. I told you, Anna Sapochnikova can't express her opinion with voice. So you could do that, yeah, because you did it already today, sometimes, and during this week. So you have attended some events, and of course, it would be my pleasure to get your feedback. Yeah, if it's possible, of course.
Yes, sure. I actually attended all the events. It was a lucky chance to be present at all of them, because each of them was quite interesting and quite developing, I would say. I also would like to thank you for the opportunity, for the resources we shared, for the ideas. If to speak about improvements, I think that the actual coaching practice would be really nice for all of us. Like we did once with observing the session and then discussing it, because it's very good experience for our skills development. Because as I already mentioned, we all have more or less similar mistakes, but when you try to consider your own session with notes or with audio, it's not always really obvious if it's a mistake or there's some improvement to be done. But when you catch the same things with your colleagues, it becomes crystal clear. So I think that it's very useful and very important. Plus, I also joined to the colleagues saying that it's necessary to widen your lexics, and that's why I wrote that. First of all, English-speaking clients would help us a lot in terms of supporting environment, because like with learning English, not related to coaching, but in general, the best improvement and the best progress you have when you start talking to native speakers and you start simply copying the manner of the speech, the constructions, the language, and you don't apply any specific efforts to that. You just take it off them, and it's easier. That's why it's important to listen to the sessions and to get some examples straight to your mind. I would put it like this. About improvements, very minor note. Sometimes I had troubles in getting the link where to load. It would be nice, like you did in some cases, just to send reminder with the link. Because, for example, today it took me some time to find the link on your page, on my page, and it was too long. So it would be nice to have reminders, or if you need any specific separate registration, also just ring a bell to us.
Anna, yeah, thank you for your feedback. So I would like to comment. So as for mentoring, so it was English Coaching Club, and I announced it 3 weeks ago, and it was extra registration for that. That's why, yeah. Maybe you didn't see it on Facebook, okay. But I tried to give some reminders every day.
Yeah, you see, Dmitry, we have lots of things. You know, maybe I saw it 3 weeks ago, but it was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, okay.
You know, since then it.
So too many events. I know I will do it maybe better because I have organized it on my own. Maybe I need some assistance for next time. But anyway, thank you.
You did a great job. It's wonderful for the first time, and I really enjoyed it. And you really inspire us because to get the idea and get it implemented, it takes a lot of efforts and time, and it's great.
Yeah.
Not everybody does that, so I'm impressed.
Okay, you know, thank you for your words. So 2 weeks ago, I worked during my course. I worked with one coach, and she was a coach, and I was a client. It was in English, and I got this insight to organize such a week. It was 2 weeks ago, and I had only 2-3 days just to do the program and to get the world know about it. You know, it was very spontaneous this time.
I know, coaching is the magic. Yeah.
Coaching is magic. I was so excited after this coaching session. I got straight away to the Facebook and created these, events. But next time, of course, I will take more time to that, and it will be more better. So I have some ideas to invite English-speaking coaches. So next time I will do that. I have some colleagues, and I will invite them if they want, of course. I think so. Maybe 1 or 2 of them will join us next time, next year.
I've just got one more idea for you.
Okay.
You know, today we have the huge online event from ICF.
Yes, I know.
Unfortunately, we cannot расклонироваться and be together at the same time here and there. So maybe one more idea for you to collect the recordings of the speeches of the English-speaking professionals and share them within your community together with the discussion of the things.
Of course, I will do that. Yeah, I will do that. Yeah. Thank you for extra insight. Yeah, thank you. We have some opinions in chat box. Anna Sapozhnikova, the most useful for me live speech, your bonus book, and yesterday quick example of mentoring. Unfortunately, I started from the middle. Olga, thank you very much. Language practice, colleagues' ideas, new acquaintances. Okay, so Olga, what about 6th level group? I will tell you. Okay, I will write you personal message. For me, it's only one point of feedback to organize such events more often, if it's possible. Okay, I will do it. I do my best, and next year I will organize it twice, like I said, with English speakers, English coaches. Okay, so colleagues, let's finish our last final meeting of English Coaching Week 2016. It was my pleasure to work with you, to get to know you, and I hope this event can help you to practice more, to start practice English on a daily basis. Please use your new contacts, use your acquaintances to practice together, okay? And of course, if you have some questions, please feel free to contact me and just ask, yeah? I will do my best to help you in this process of mastering English and coaching together, okay? Good, then have a nice weekend and see next time, okay? So, bye-bye.
Thank you very much. See you next time.
Yeah, bye-bye, thank you.
Bye-bye.